Hey everyone, I just got a great idea. I just packed up a set of books. I got an order at 3:33 this morning. Go figure. Garrett King, eat your heart out. I woke up from sleep, just checked my phone because I usually do, and I had an order in. So I just finished up doing this. I actually recorded this video once, but I ran out of storage, so I had to buy more storage. So let's talk about Ophiuchus. So what do we need to know about Ophiuchus? Well, there are two different types of astrology. You have what's known as tropical, which is the 12 signs. You know, it's equidistant, everything is very patterned. And then you have Ophiuchus, which is Vedic or Sidereal astrology, which is the 13th sign. Now, when you add Ophiuchus, it throws everything off. Suddenly, Scorpio is only 6 days long. Suddenly, Virgo is a month and a half long. Now, you've seen my work for a while, guys, and you know that I've done somewhere around the bearings of 35. Well, actually, it's more than that, because you have the Apocrypha, the Gnostic text. Those don't count as one, they count as a bunch. So I'm going to be closer to 50 texts that I've decoded, all with patterns, all with connecting signs, sometimes 5, 7 in a row. Now, when you add Ophiuchus to it, none of this works, because the days are thrown off and because it's not equidistant. Now, Ophiuchus sits between Scorpio and Sagittarius in Vedic astrology. And Ophiuchus is the sign of the man holding up a basket with the snake in it. The snake's head is facing Sagittarius, the horse. That's why there's a biblical passage where they say, and the serpent will bite the horse's heel and cause the man to fall. Well, the horse and the man is Sagittarius. Right next to it, the snake is facing the heel of Sagittarius. It's all just star poetry, guys. So, they might have used Ophiuchus for some mentions, but in astrology, there's two different kinds of serpents. You have Ophiuchus, which I just discussed, and you also have Hydra. Hail Hydra, right? Hydra sits on the left side of the zodiac, by Aries and such. It's not near Ophiuchus. And there's two different kinds of snakes that they mention. Now, in 150 AD, Ptolemy came out with a list of 48 constellations they knew about at the time. Now, I've gone into detail describing how and why this list is incomplete. For example, the constellation Porcus, the pig. So they mention the pig a bunch in the Bible. Let's talk about the constellation Porcus, which was supposedly discovered in the 5th century BC by the Greeks, and apparently, magically, simultaneously, by the Chinese, who actually have the pig in their constellations of the zodiac, the Chinese zodiac. So, what's the deal with Ophiuchus? Well, they might have used him for a couple passages, but they most certainly didn't decode the Bible or encode the Bible with anything other than tropical astrology. So there might be a few sprinkled mentions that Ophiuchus makes sense in, but overall they used tropical astrology. My astrology uses tropical. I use tropical to decode. So what you need to know is all these patterns that you guys like when I show you where they are and how they work, none of them work. The days don't line up. The solstices and the equinox don't make a perfect cross anymore when you use Ophiuchus.